Hey everybody, this is Berman Gaming, and we are almost ready for the. By the time you're seeing this, we will be almost ready to be hitting the road. When you see this, it'll probably be next Sunday, so we'll be leaving Monday afternoon. Gen Con is just, by the time you're seeing this, just a few days away. Um, for me personally, right now it is July the 18th, Saturday. I've been recording these all day. This is my one, two, three, four, fifth video, and I've still got one more to do. So that I have videos going all the way starting tomorrow and going all the way until we're on the road. So, what we're going to do is we're going to show off another commander deck. This one I thought about long and hard if I'm going to take with me or not. And I decided I'm going to take it with. And I'm going to sell this deck at the con. TCG low on it currently is about $648 or $644 rather, and I'm looking for 600 with deck box and it being double sleeved. So I'm either going to sell it when I get into Indy or it'll be during the con itself. And I've been thinking about selling this deck for about a year and a half now anyway. It was one of two decks that just sat on my desk collecting dust. The other deck sold during Lorwyn pre-release. I used the money. No wait, it was Strixhaven pre-release, and I used the money from that to buy the chair I'm sitting in and the chair next to it. Because I needed new furniture. The love seat that was here was old and broken down and everything, so I needed some new furniture anyway. And that's what it went to. So you'll only hear this a couple more times. While at the con, if you're going to be there and you want to help with what I'm trying to do, I'm going to do what used to be known as a Pack to Power challenge. It's now a Pack to Playable for me challenge. And I'm going to buy a pack either on Tuesday or Wednesday and put everything that's open in the pack in a specific binder. That binder will then be used to uptrade starting on Wednesday, July 29th, all the way until Sunday, August 2nd in the morning. And I will be taking what has been acquired from that, taking it to a vendor, and trading it for playables for multiple decks or a very big playable for the deck that I recorded yesterday. The big grail is a Bazaar of Baghdad for my card or commander deck. But we will see where we're at by that Sunday. And whatever I wind up getting, I'm going to put back in the binder. I will not mess with decks until after I get back home. Decompress. And then I'll show you guys what we acquired. I'm not going to wind up doing the pre-release for The Hobbit here because Jeremy does not want to go. He's like, the set bores me. And to me, I'm excited because it's a connection with my mom. Those of you local, you've heard me talk about, for my 7th birthday, my mom gave me a copy of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit in book form in a box set. And by Christmas that year, I had all 4 books read. I absolutely loved that world building that Tolkien did. So when the Lord of the Rings Magic set came out in 2023, it was in a real rough spot for me personally, mentally. My mother had passed in March of that year, and her birthday is in June of that year. So, and the set actually released early June of 2023. And I was at the pre-release, and the store I was at, we wound up losing power at one point during the night, and it was interesting to say the least. I will be doing The Hobbit at Gen Con. I am scheduled for an 11 a.m. pre-release on Sunday. That includes a brunch. So that's how I'm going to get my Hobbit on during the con. I'm also contemplating on Thursday, July 30th, doing a 2 LOTR, 1 Hobbit draft. Since July 30th is my birthday anyway. So that's something I'm looking into currently. It depends on what my travel companion wants to do. But one thing, you've heard me talk about it multiple times over these videos. Like I said, we're doing our pack to playables challenge. And it's going to be with this binder. It is an Ultra Pro Patchcraft binder. And all of these are Velcro patches. I absolutely love this binder. There is currently not a single card in it. But that will change when I get the pack upon arrival in Indianapolis. And we will be trading the entire weekend. Now, if I get a collector pack and it winds up having the Cosmic Mind Stone, and I'm just going to go straight to a vendor on Thursday and be like, hey, let's go ahead and do this. And then I'll get another pack and I'll pick up the big high ends, and then I'll just do a fun pack to playable challenge. But if there's not a Cosmic Mind Stone, we're just going to have fun with it. So if you're at the con and you want to help with the challenge, ask to see the patch binder and see where I'm sitting at. I'll have it with me starting on Wednesday the 29th, and it'll be with me the entire weekend. So there's that. Also, if you're at the con and you want to be an admirer of the bird and of the channels, I will be signing and handing out some bird admirers. I will be signing these before departure from here. And I will be handing these out during the con until this stack of 30 is handed out. So there would have been an extra showcase foil But a friend of mine asked for a showcase foil signed by me. I'm like, okay. So I wound up having a showcase non-foil to replace it with. So I do have 30 there. And this one is his. And it's just being held for him until we get to hang out probably closer to the end of the year. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this deck. Again, this deck is coming with, and it'll be being sold during the con or when I get to Indy, one or the other. I do have a friend that buys higher end stuff, and he might want to have a commander deck of his own. So this is mono green good stuff, and it is a very spicy chicken. We have our Judge Foil, Azusa, Lost but Seeking. We have two walkers. We have a Nissa, and we have a Garruk Primal Hunter. We have Nylea, Vigor, Woodfall Primus, Docent of the Falling Leaf, Wayward Swordtooth. Oh look, it's a Kozilek. And a Void Winnower. And an Ulamog. And an Emrakul. And an Ulamog. There are plenty of Eldrazi in this deck. Tireless Tracker, Solemn Simulacrum, Ulvenwald Hydra, Dryad of the Elysian Groves, Seedborn Muse, Selvala, Ramunap Excavator, Yiva, Vizier of the Menagerie, very pretty borderless foil Scavenging Ooze, Oracle of Moldiah, Elvish Reclaimer, Prowling Serpaperd, Toski, Worldbreaker, OG Eternal Witness, and a Vorinclex. That's all our creatures. Next, we have our Regrowth, Green Sun, Tooth and Nail, Mrs. Pilgrimage, Traverse, Recollect, Cultivate. Is this one foil? It is not. It's non-foil. Genesis Wave. This is foil. Explore. Seek the Horizon. Sylvan's Crying. Beautiful Textless Harmonize. Rishkar's Expertise. Skyshroud Claim. Crop Rotation, Beast Within, Summoning Trap, Momentous Fall, Worldly Tutor, Corrosive Grip, Heroic Intervention, that's it for sorceries and instants, Lifecrafter's Bestiary, Soul Ring, beautiful extended foil Nyx Lotus. Actually, extended non-foil. Sorry about that. Crucible, Horn of Greed, OG, Sensei's Divining Top, Exploration, Primeval's Bounty, Lurking Predators, Greater Good, Zendikar Resurgent. Now comes our lands, which there's not a lot of utility before the basics, but we do have an Eye of Ugin, a Homeward Path, Strip Mine, Temple of the False God, and this should be the last utility land, Reliquary Tower. Nope, one more, Maze of Eth. Now comes the basics, of which there are 32 unstable basic forests. So, current TCG current TCG low on this is like 644. I'm asking 6 because the deck is double sleeved in perfect fit hards for extra protection. And, of course, good dragon shields. And it comes in this Gamegenic deck box. And 6 isn't really that much of an ask for a deck like this. I just don't want to have to deal with the vendor selling it, you know, because they're going to want to nickel and dime me all the way down to about $4.50, and at $4.50 it's not worth it for me. So 6 is about the low on what I'm willing to take, just because of the deck box, the double sleeves, and everything else. The KMC Perfect Fit Hards are not cheap. They weren't when I sleeved that. They were $10 for 100. So, and then of course Dragon Shields, as we know, are between 12 and 15 for 100 as well. So, Gamegenic deck box, $30-$40. That winds up right there. Even saying 35 on the deck box, 15 on the sleeves, puts you to 50, 60 with the KMC inner sleeves. That's $60, knocking the cards down to $540. So it winds up being beneficial. Anyway, again, if you want to help out with the trade, or you want a game, I will be around the con all the days, Thursday through Sunday, and I will be there on Wednesday afternoon. I've got to go pick up my GM badge, and I have to show my travel companion, the Indianapolis Convention Center, get their assistant badge, their we've got to pick up our tickets for the Sunday Hobbit pre-release. We're going to probably get some Giordano's for lunch, and we're probably going to dip out between right around 6 p.m. so that we can go get a bite on the north side at some place that is going to be a surprise for them. So I'm not going to drop it here, but it's going to be some place that they will thoroughly enjoy. And we'll pick it up and take that back to the hotel so we can sit around, eat, and get a good night's sleep for Thursday morning for my birthday, July 30th. That's another thing. If you want to just add to the value of the binder, July 30th is the perfect day because that is my birthday. I will be 49. And that feels weird for me to say. But I will be 49 years old. It's Gen Con number 59 in existence. So we're going to enjoy ourselves. That being said, remember, as always, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay hydrated because it's a hot summer out there right now. And remember, I love you guys. And I will see you in the next video. Which will be the day I leave. See you guys then.